Well, Philippines Vice President Duterte has joined the legal and diplomatic push to secure the interim release of her father. This is the former President Rodrigo Duterte from the ICC detention center at The Hague. Now, she argues his age should be considered as the former Philippines leader is 80 years old.
It will be beneficial for him as he's already 80 years old. Not all his needs as an 80-year-old can be provided inside the ICC detention unit. It is better to allow his interim release so that available nurses and caregivers will be available to assist him.
Well, the International Criminal Court has said in 2018 that it was opening an investigation into Mr. Duterte, who was then president of the Philippines. This was regarding accusations of crimes committed during his national crackdown on drugs. Mr. Duterte's lawyer has said the arrest is illegal and without jurisdiction because the country is no longer a signatory to the Rome Statute. Duterte is requesting an interim release to an unnamed ICC member country that has given advance agreement to receive him. Now, this marks the first time Duterte's camp has signalled he may forego politics altogether. His legal team have argued that he's divorced himself from public life and even agreed to a complete media and internet blackout if released. Well, this is while his daughter, Sarah Duterte, is navigating her own political turmoil in the country. She was impeached. This was in February over accusations of corruption and threatening the president. Mrs. Duterte has denied the accusations. Well, we discussed Duterte's possible interim release with the vice president of the think tank in the Philippines, who told us that the ICC is risking gaining a broad reputation of a punitive institution.
Potential decision coming from the former president or the Duterte family that, if in any case the former president will be granted interim release, he will be more, he will act more like a private citizen and will not participate more in politics. I think it's both a concession with the ICC, if in any case, and at the same time, it's also about his old age. Of course, if let us say it comes to a point that the former president petition for interim release will not be granted by the ICC. I think this is somewhat the ICC in many ways will be seen by many in the not only by Filipinos but even by the international community as a punitive institution. When you talk about human rights, both the accused and the victim should be granted, especially when you talk about humanitarian needs, because as far as the interim release petition is concerned, it's really all about old age and medical condition, and the former president is really old already and have sickness. So I think that would not be that would paint a picture of the ICC as somewhat not respecting the dignity and even the human rights. The ICC detention of the former president for us is not acceptable. This is for us a kidnapping case.
Well, all eyes are on St. Petersburg in Russia this week. This is as the northern capital hosts the nation's Showcase Economic Forum. The annual event has kicked off today with tens of thousands of people from across the globe attending.